You keep on trying to make sense of the senseless, friend. You keep on having all of these intrusive, ruminating thoughts playing back in your mind how it is that that person, those persons were able to hurt you in the way that they have. Whether it is your children that have broken your heart, your loved ones, your best friends, how they were able to lie, to cheat, to manipulate, to gaslight, to traumatize you. In your hurt, you've forgotten one major point, and I'm here to remind you that a lot of times you think you've been fighting a person, friend, you've been, there's a whole demon on the persons that you love. And those demons, a lot of times, are sent literally to take your light out. And they use the people that are closest to you. And because the person has these openings that have allowed these demonic entities to come in, oftentimes they're none the wiser. And you're sitting there looking at them like, how can you be this cruel? Baby, you're no longer dealing with a human at this point. These are demonic entities on them. They are real. And I want you to get that in your spirit, that a lot of times you've been trying to fight a battle with something that is metaphysical and spiritual. What you can do is protect yourself. What you can do is remove yourself and leave it to God. And what you certainly must do is to not take that personal, because that person has spiritual parasites on them. And those spiritual parasites, until that's rectified, are going to have a field day with that person. And those spiritual parasites will have a field day in your life if you allow it and you don't remove yourself. Listen, I know that you love them. I know you've taken this personal as well. It's not personal, baby. You have such a call on your life and such a light. And that's why you've been attacked, and they use the people that are closest to you. If you can, don't allow yourself to hate that person. You can try to hold them accountable, but remember that they're not even going to be able to hear you as long as they're under that demonic influence and attack. The best thing you can do is remove yourself and leave it to God. But you've been trying to figure out, how could they do this after because baby, that person has been taken over by a spiritual parasite. And you might be wondering, how did this happen? A lot of times, it happens through spiritually transmitted diseases, through alcohol. That's why they call it wine and spirits. Through vices, through the things that people look at on their phones that start with the P word. And this becomes a way that it inhabits the person. Unforgiveness, the isms, all of these things are gateways for a person to open themselves up and invite themselves up to these demonic influences. Remove yourself, and please stop taking it personal. It's not. And I know it breaks your heart to see the persons that you love become who they are. But if you could try to remember this, who they inherently are is love, not the hatred that they're flowing in. That's a demonic program. Remove yourself. Take care of yourself. And remember that this battle, it's a spiritual one, friend. Keep that in the forefront of your mind. It'll allow you to heal that much faster, because you'll realize that they were able to do that to you, not because you lack worth or value, but because they are under demonic influence. I love you. Truly. And God has you. Peace.